What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. If you want to see how I created this sunset inspired makeup look, just keep watching. So this actually was a look that I used to do all of the time when I first got into doing eyeshadows. And I kind of stopped just because I started to experiment more with different colors and techniques and styles, just stuff like that, because I watch a lot of YouTube videos on just different ways of doing things, and it really got me more into makeup as a whole. So I just started to experiment more, but I figured, why not bring back something that I really loved to do, because every time I did this look, y'all, it was bomb, like just straight bomb. Like I can't even. But so here I was just showing all of the brow products that I'm going to be using: my Morphe brow pencil and my e.l.f. brow pomade. My brow pencil has not been doing what it's supposed to be doing lately. I don't know if it's something I missed, something I'm doing differently, or just because I've been using it, for a minute now. But I just went ahead and pulled out that pomade, just in case, because I hadn't used the pomade in a long time. But I was like, you know what? I think I might need this. So here I am using that to fill in what that brow pencil just was not doing, because usually this brow pencil is like everything, and I don't need anything else, but here we are. Also, just a few disclaimers: I am stuffy right now, I'm getting over a cold, and also, yes, I know my braids are they're very old, and they're looking a little crusty right now, but it's fine. They're coming out soon, because it's been over a month, but I like to let it ride for however long they gonna ride, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so just ignore those. So as you can see, here I am cleaning up those brows, and I am using my favorite concealer, NK Makeup. I think it's you know what, don't even get me to lying, because at one point I knew what the NK stood for, and I see it every time I go in the store and buy it, but I just be forgetting. But yes, NK Makeup Perfection Multi-Use Concealer, and it is super coverage, and as you can see, okay, the coverage is super, so this is the number 7, and I'm just using this all over my lids to give me a nice eyeshadow base, and I'm using it to clean up those brows. Honestly, I think doing my brows has become the most tedious point of the whole process, because I am just such a perfectionist when it comes to doing my brows, because so many times they've turned out different, and or too thick, too thin, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just really like to take my time and make sure they come out exactly how I want them. Also, yes, I know I do need my brows done, but they grow in very thin, as you saw, so most days I don't even bother with it, so just pretend like you don't see that. So here I am using my translucent powder to just go ahead and set that concealer so it does not crease, and so that when I am applying my eyeshadow, it goes on smoothly, it blends smoothly, we don't have any blotchy spots or anything like that. So I know I held up two palettes, but I am using this one here by Bad Habits. It's the After Dark palette, and this is the one that I use to create that sunset effect. So that first color I went in with was Skin to Skin, and I just used that underneath my brows, and I kind of drag it down a little bit. The second one I skipped, but I'm gonna go back and show you in just a minute. I think it's like Cheeky or something. Again, don't give me the line. But so I'm putting that one kind of like towards the middle, and I'm blending it outwards and inwards. Okay, so that second one was Cheeky, and the color that I'm going in with now is called Slip Dress. And this one, I'm just pretty much putting it in the same place that I put the color Cheeky. I'm putting it towards the middle, blending it outwards and inwards, but I'm taking it just a little bit more inward than the Cheeky color. This one, I couldn't see the name of it. But yeah, so I'm putting that one right over the top of that. I will admit I did use a little bit too much of that, so it kind of dulled out the sunset effect just a tad bit. It was supposed to have a little bit more of that slip dress color popping out from the top, but it's okay, you know, same concept. It worked out, whatever, you know. We're not perfect. But so now I'm going in with this gold color, and I'm putting it right in the middle towards the bottom there on both lids, and that's gonna bring out that bright like sunset type feel. Here I'm just gonna go in and blend it out a little bit, and now we're gonna go in with some face makeup. So I've been using Fit Me for a while. I think this one's 338, and I use 338 and 355, or I don't remember what the first one was, but I mixed two different colors to kind of get my perfect shades. I use this Real Techniques brush, number 200, to blend it. I don't use a swiping motion. I just kind of pat it into my skin and kind of, you know, get it to blend and just melt into my skin. And then afterwards I'm gonna go in with my damp beauty blender and continue to blend that out. So now that I've blended that out, I'm gonna go back in with my concealer. I'm gonna hit under my eyes, my chin, the nose, the forehead, and I'm still using that number 7 shade. And then I'm gonna go back in with the number 5, which is a much, well, I'm gonna say much lighter, but it is a noticeably lighter shade to brighten those areas up a little bit. So right here, I'm using my brush to clean up the sides of my shadow and to help lift that eye area, and to also make it easier for me to apply my liner in the shape that I want it. Here's that brighter shade I was talking about, the number 5. I'm going to hit those same areas, only I'm not going to apply as much, and then I'm just going to blend that out with my beauty blender as well. Okay, now I'm going back in with my translucent powder and I'm hitting all of the spots that I put that concealer on. And I'm not gonna leave it on for that long because I don't want it to be too dramatic, but I am just making sure that those areas are fully coated so that there's no creasing or anything like that. Now I'm gonna go in with my Chocolates palette by Juvia's, and I use that darker brown color as a contouring shade. I know it's a bit dark, so I try not to use too much. Sometimes I do anyways, but whatever, we'll blend it out, do what we can. I'm really looking into upgrading my makeup products and my techniques, because makeup is always changing and your style is always evolving, and I'm just really looking for something different, something, I don't know, just something different. And so here I am contouring my cheeks, putting a little on my forehead, getting that chin. I'm gonna do some around the jawline. I'm gonna hit that nose, give me a little button nose, whatever. Just just for fun, not because I hate my nose or anything, because, a nose is a nose is a nose. But yeah, so we're just gonna do a little contouring here and then we're gonna blend. Okay, now it's time for some liner, and I tried my best to make sure that you could see the whole process of me doing my liner. And now liner is definitely something that always comes out different every single time, no matter how hard I try. Like, it's just, I don't know, it comes out different, but that doesn't mean it's ugly. Now, it be cute, like the liner be cute, but it just turns out different. And again, sorry for my stuffiness, please ignore it. But yeah, so here I made the liner a little bit thicker than I wanted it to be, but it ended up being cute once I put my lashes on, and it kind of fit the style anyways. So as you can see now, that previous kind of sharp line that I made there with the brush and my concealer is what's helping to guide me in where I want my wing to go. And so now here we are done with the liner, and I'm just gonna clean it up a little bit, put some powder. Now I'm gonna use some blush. This is NYX. I don't remember the name of the blush. I think it might have been Sweet Cheeks. So I like to use a lot of blush because there's so much powder that I've already applied. It's not a lot, but it kind of dulls out the blush. So I go in with the blush twice, and I put it on my cheeks, and I also put a bit on my nose. And then I go back in with the contouring brush, and now I'm going in with my under eye powder. It's also Fit Me. I can't remember the name of the shade, but it's like the middle shade, and I love this powder. Like, it makes the under eyes look so flawless. Like, oh my goodness, I love it. And so I put this everywhere that I put the concealer as well. And after I go in with this, I'm gonna go back in with a little bit more blush and then I'm going to set it. I'm going to blend it, and then I'm going to go in with my highlighter, and we're gonna get ready for our lip combo. Alright, now if you know me, then you know I love a good lip combo. So I'm going in with my handy dandy NYX lip pencil in the shade Espresso. You know, I don't remember what shade I was using before this, but I went in the store with my friend and I asked the lady that was working there, I said, what do you have on? Like, it looks so good. And she was like, this is espresso. And I was like, really? And I was like, I feel like I've tried that before. And she was like, well, girl, I use this every day. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy me another one just in case that wasn't it. And it was it. I did have one already, but I did not trust the process. Like, ever since then, I've been using it like crazy for everything. And so after that, I applied my Essence Extreme Shine lip gloss just to the middle to give it that little shimmer. And then I go in with one of my favorite lip glosses, the NYX This Is Juice Gloss Electrolyte Infused Color, in the color or shade or whatever you want to call it, Strawberry Flex. I love this lip gloss. It just goes with everything. It is so, look at it. Just look, oh my gosh. Amazing. So now I'm going to hit these under eyes. I'm going to do a little bit of shadow. I'm going to do some mascara, and then I'm going to put my liner underneath. And then we're pretty much going to be all done here, guys. Like, simple look, you know, little sunset action, little shimmer, little glitter, you know, just a little pop, you know. Oh, I forgot. Also, I'm going to be putting on lashes. Definitely going to be putting on lashes because we don't need no bare eyes. We love clear eyes, but we don't do those bare eyes. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. I am so happy with how it turned out, and as you can see, the liner does look good, especially with the lashes, and the eyes just pop, especially with that gold shimmery color in the middle. Yes, I love it. But please let me know what you guys think down in the comments, and what other looks you would like for me to try, or what other hairstyles, because that is a thing I do. You know, I experiment with makeup and hairstyles. I'm multifaceted, of course, because that's what the channel's about. But yes, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.